Okay, so I don't even know what you're talking about. So
just ask it anyway.
okay, a lot of people haven't seen the video where you talk about your opinion of Sammy, and we're wondering where it was. I haven't seen it, obviously.
Oh, really?
So.
Yeah. That was in my apartment in St. Catharines, Ontario, where I went to school. I'm so sad. It's so bad. And I have mixed things going back to Hogwarts. But, yeah, it was in my bedroom in St. Catharines. There's no one in my bedroom. So every time I say that, it makes me a little bit sad. I get made fun of by all my friends who've seen that. They're like, you're so dorky. Like, why would you do that? I'm like, because I got a lot of, like, really mean messages being like, what's on your face? I'm like, it's a scar. Like, it's not like some weird lines, but it's good. See, lovely right here. I can't show it. I always do my part on this side, so I don't have to show it, but a lot more faded than it was in the show, because the show was only like a year old. And so, like,
Sammy, now that I think about it,
Sammy's a bit of a, you know, I would swear, but my mom will watch it. A witch with a meat? Yeah, a witch with a meat. So I don't swear, so that's how I go about it. Yeah. So we were wondering, can you tell us your opinion? So this is the thing that I find so funny, is there's a few scenes that we cut out of the show. I unfortunately didn't get any of the,
well, you were part of the filming, so.
Yes, where Sammy actually is, like, half decent. But they were all cut out, yeah, to make her seem like a bit of a jerk. And I think the thing is, I'm an English major, so I read into things a lot about there's a thing called projection, where anything you hate about yourself you throw on someone else.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I really hate that person. With Sammy, I feel like a lot of the time, the reason why everyone hates her, I hate her too, is because she takes pretty much everything that you can think of. Like, she's self-conscious, she's selfish, she's, you know, all these bad things, and all these things that we don't like about ourselves in her, and she's the one doing it, so you can be like, oh, I can't stand her. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, I want to steal people's music. That's just horrible. But at the same time, I think a lot of it is that she is so insecure, which everyone is. Every single person is insecure. So when you're insecure, you want to do anything you can to get yourself up that, like, a little bit. So for Sammy, it's still the music. She doesn't see anything wrong with it in that, you know, she's trying to up herself. And the intention wasn't to hurt Kevin, which in the end, obviously, it was. About, just in the last episode, I just thought about this kind of on the spot, but in the last episode, Sammy kind of seems like half decent when she's being told by Nigel, like he wants to sign you. Like she seems like she really starts feeling bad about having the music. A moment of hesitation, definitely. Yeah, she wants to do it, but you know, at the same time, she's actually conscious. Who knew? I know, Sammy with a conscience. I know. Yeah. I think it's, with that one, I think that the intention of the writing is that you're kind of seeing, like, with Sammy's always whirlwind, like, go, go, go. Like, it's, you don't stop and think about it. And after that fight with Anya, she suddenly realized that, like, what she did is as bad as Anya did. So I think that that's when she's like, you know, she like, oh boy. That she's had the night to think about it, and she's realizing, like, what she's right done. And now they want to go big. Like, it's fine if it's just, well, not really fine, but for her, it's fine if you're just doing it for yourself. It's just a way to get more popular. But when you're going, like, international, you know, you want to become famous and stuff, you really have to stop and think about it in a fresh way. That, you know, that's really good. She's finally realizing the wrong of her ways. Something like that. My favorite question. It was, I was going to ask it anyway, but about, yes, I knew it. But about 60 people asked me to ask it anyway. I'm going to feel really embarrassed now. It's okay, I think I know what it is. What was it like to kiss her? I knew it. I knew I was going to get that question. And was he a good kisser? Oh, gosh. Well, no pressure, Darren. They say don't kiss and tell, but we want you to tell. Well, Darren's a great guy, that's what I'll say, and I'll leave the rest up to you. Okay, so we're you know, form our own opinions. For me, it was just, like, kind of weird, you know, just because, like, he was a good friend to me, and I would spend days talking to him about the guy that I like. He's not my boyfriend. Sorry. But, yeah, so he was all the time, and then we had this kissing scene, so we're both kind of like, oh. The funniest part was that day, I had a huge swelling of my lip. I had nerve damage in half my face, sometimes I don't know if this properly. I can put through your ears and feel it. And my lip swelled up that day. I'm like, God. And it was just did we filmed the whole thing with Nigel. Luckily I didn't have to say anything. I just kind of like kept my mouth shut and like tucked my lip under and I was like, oh, no one can see. Then we had the kitchen scene. I'm like, great. Like, oh, my mouth is full. I'm like, this is really attractive. Yeah. Oh. So fun. Okay, so you can ask me a question.
Did you learn anything from Little White Lie? Like, any life lessons, or I don't know what, is that life lessons? I think so.
Don't steal people's music. Well,
especially if they're in a coma.
Honestly, playing Sammy and the way that it was such a half-in process. We did it over a month. Yeah. And then I had to go back to school, so we had to fit everything in. And the thing that started to bother me was people would call me Sammy when we were filming. Oh, that was so. And I was just kind of like, oh gosh. And I don't know. I guess I just kind of learned not to be so bitter about things. I don't know. It's such a tough question. I'm sure that I did, and I just yeah. You're gonna think about it tomorrow. I will. I'll be like, so that's not the answer. Yeah, you have my cell phone number, so which is so cool, by the way. Okay, just long distance, which is why I was like, yeah, I shouldn't text. It'll cost everyone money. No, it won't cost me because I can text all over Canada. Oh, yeah. Where'd you get that? Rogers, like $27 a month. I like Rogers. They should tell me these. You should. I'm sure. I know, right? They're like Sammy. Okay, so we already know that they're talking about a season 2 and
funding. They're talking about funding.
Okay, so if they have funding, then they do want to do it. So I feel great because everyone win the lottery and then started. Everybody just buy lottery tickets if you all want season 2. I won bingo once. Oh really? I won $3. Oh awesome. I should have donated it. My bad. I know. So anyway, about the question, if there was to be season 2, would you play Sammy again? Absolutely. If people wanted me to be back. Oh yeah. I think most people would. I want to be back. Like, it was my vote count. So much fun. Okay, good. It was so much fun. Yeah. Okay. For sure. Oh, another one of my favorites. It's not about Darren. Don't worry. Okay.
How does it? I love Darren so much. You've already said it's really awkward, but how does it feel to have so many fans?
I didn't even know that I did, man. To be quite honest, yeah. Until I just get like people ask me on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, I don't know you in person. Like, when you get a message and just be like, I'm really sorry, like I don't mean to be rude, but like if I met you before, like feeling really bad. I'm not mean, I swear. And you're like the polar opposite of Sammy. Oh, good, I'm glad. My hair's straight too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like. And they'd be like, oh, like I watched Little White Lie, and be like, oh, it's so cool. And actually, the first person that added me was Jamie. Yeah. Jamie Lynn. And I thought that was so cool, and I think she's amazing. I saw her in a Harry Potter musical. I was just like, well, I want to be Ginny or Ron. Like I'm Harry Potter dreams, and I always want to be Ron. I'm always Ron in my dreams. Really? I'm not even a girl, which is weird. I'm always Ginny or Lily, so. Lily, that's good. Yeah, Lily, because I have green eyes. I used to have red hair. I think I'm just secretly a boy. That's like your brain's boyish. Yeah, boyish girl. What was the question again? Sorry. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it's so weird. barely any of my own friends have seen it. My boyfriend's seen it. He came to the premiere with me, and other guy friends have also seen it. But aside from that, I don't think my brother's even seen it. People just think it's really weird to watch me not being me. Yeah. Which I understand. It's really weird for me to see it too. I can't watch it. Really? Yeah. There's so many things that I'm like, oh, I could have done that better. Yeah. I think I want to be in theater. So I think if it was ever filmed, I would probably watch it and be like, oh, I could have done this so much better. It's so difficult to watch yourself. And again, it's really annoying for me to watch my mouth not being able to move. Even nerve damage. Yeah. But watching yourself being filmed, I actually, for my drama project this year, for my culminating, I performed Harry. Oh, really? And I dressed up and everything. I had the guitar, I danced with it, and it was filmed. I watched it after. I was like, oh, I know, that's so much better. Listening to your voice recorded, you're like, oh my god. Oh, I know.
I was going to play just at the end of the past school year, and I watched it with my whole class. The drama teacher left. She's like, I'm not watching it. We watched it and we're all like, we should have done that better. We could have done that. Oh, you paused. What did you do?
I think that's a good life lesson. I learned that I frown way too much. So I was like, yeah, never do that again. So yeah, I've tried not to. A little more smiley.